Learn English naturally, just by watching.
Let's improve your English together, one real-life video at a time.
Hello, hello, hello! Welcome back to English with me. I'm Olivia.
And I'm Jacob. We're so happy you're here.
Today we have a really fun episode. We're going to the supermarket.
The supermarket, one of my favorite places.
Mine too. Today we talk about grocery shopping. We learn food words, we learn needs and wants, and we learn how to ask workers for help.
Plus, we have a special trick. It's called the English shopping list.
It's so good. It's so useful. You can use it every time you go shopping.
But first, let me ask you, do you like going to the supermarket?
I do, but do you remember what happened to Tom last week?
Oh no, Tom, what happened?
Tom went to the supermarket without a shopping list.
No shopping list?
No shopping list. And you know what he bought?
What?
10 bags of cookies.
10 bags?
10 bags of cookies. No vegetables, no fruit, just cookies.
That's hilarious. We learned from Tom's story today.
Yes, so if you love learning English, please like and subscribe. It really helps us.
Thank you so much. Now, let's go to the supermarket with Tom.
Okay, so listen to Tom's story. It's Monday afternoon. Tom is hungry. He wants food.
He goes to the supermarket.
He says, I need vegetables, I need fruit, I need milk.
Good plan, Tom.
But Tom does not have a shopping list. This is important. No shopping list.
No shopping list. Okay.
Tom walks into the supermarket. He sees the cookies. Beautiful cookies. Chocolate cookies, vanilla cookies, strawberry cookies.
Oh no, I see where this is going.
Tom thinks, cookies are delicious. I want cookies.
He wants cookies.
Tom puts cookies in his shopping cart. 1 bag, 2 bags, 3 bags.
No, Tom, no.
4 bags, 5 bags, 6 bags, 7 bags.
Stop, Tom, stop.
8 bags, 9 bags, 10 bags of cookies.
Tom, where are the vegetables?
Tom goes home. He has no vegetables, he has no fruit, he has no milk, but he has 10 bags of cookies.
Oh, poor Tom.
His mother says, Tom, where are the vegetables?
I forgot.
This is a very common problem, actually. Many people do this.
Yes, I did this once. I came home with ice cream and chocolate and cookies and no vegetables.
Right. So today we learn from Tom. We learn how to shop smart in English.
Smart shopping. I like it.
Okay, so first, let's learn about food. There are many categories of food in the supermarket.
Categories are groups, like vegetables are one category.
Exactly. Let me explain. Listen carefully. Vegetables. What are vegetables?
Vegetables are plants. You eat vegetables, they are healthy.
Yes, examples: tomato, carrot, broccoli, lettuce, potato, onion.
I like carrots. Carrots are delicious.
Me too. Carrots are orange. They are crunchy. Crunchy is good. Good sound effect. Continuing, fruit. Fruit is also from plants, but fruit is sweet.
Sweet means sugar, like sugar candy.
Right. Examples: apple, banana, orange, strawberry, grape, mango.
A banana is my quick breakfast.
Good job, Jacob. My quick breakfast is a banana. That's good English.
Thank you.
Continuing, now dairy. Dairy is milk and milk products.
Like cheese and yogurt.
Yes, milk, cheese, yogurt, butter. These are dairy.
I like yogurt in the morning.
Meat and fish. These are proteins. Your body needs protein.
Chicken, beef, fish, pork, these are proteins.
Good. And grains. Bread, rice, pasta, these are grains.
I love pasta. Pasta is delicious.
You love a lot of foods, Jacob.
I do. I love food.
And finally, sweets and snacks. These are cookies, chocolate, candy, ice cream.
Ah, these are Tom's favorite.
Yes, Tom loves sweets, but sweets are not very healthy.
Right. A little bit is okay, but 10 bags? No.
No. So now you know the categories: vegetables, fruit, dairy, meat and fish, grains, and sweets and snacks.
That's a lot of categories.
But it's easy. Repeat after me. Vegetables, fruit, dairy, meat and fish, grains, and sweets and snacks.
Vegetables, fruit, dairy, meat and fish, grains, sweets and snacks.
Perfect. Good job. Now, Jacob, I want to teach something very important.
What is it?
Needs and wants.
Oh, I know about this. My teacher told me.
You do? Okay, explain for our friends.
You need food. You need water. You need sleep.
Yes, perfect. Needs are important for life.
And wants are things you like, but you don't need them.
Exactly. You want cookies, but you don't need cookies.
Right. Tom needs vegetables, but Tom wants cookies.
Tom really wants cookies.
So the problem is, Tom thinks about wants. He doesn't think about needs.
Very good, Jacob. This is the lesson. Listen, a good shopping trip is about needs first, then wants a little bit.
A little bit, right.
So let me give you examples. Listen carefully. Example 1. I need milk, I need bread, I need vegetables. So I buy milk, bread, and vegetables. This is smart.
This is smart shopping.
Then I think, I want chocolate. A little bit is okay. So I buy 1 chocolate bar. This is okay.
1 chocolate is good, but not 10.
Right, not 10. 1 is okay. 10 is too much.
Example 2. I go to the supermarket. I need chicken, I need rice, I need tomatoes. These are my needs.
Good. Needs are first.
But I also want ice cream. I love ice cream. So I buy 1 small ice cream.
Perfect. 1 small ice cream. Your needs first, your wants second. Small amount.
I like this system.
This is how Tom should shop. First, vegetables, fruit, milk, bread, then a little bit of cookies.
A little bit, not 10 bags.
No, just 1 bag. Or maybe 0 bags.
0 bags is better for Tom's teeth.
Right.
So the trick is make a shopping list. Write the things you need. Then, if you want something extra, you write 1 or 2 things you want.
Yes, and Jacob, this is where our special trick comes in.
The English shopping list.
Exactly. This is so good, so good. Okay, everyone, this is my favorite part, the English shopping list.
I'm excited. Tell us.
Here is the trick. Write your shopping list in English, not in your language, in English.
Oh, that's so smart.
Yes, because when you write in English, you learn food words naturally. Naturally means without thinking so hard.
You learn while you write.
Exactly. Let me give you an example. You need to make a pasta dinner. You think, what do I need?
What do you need?
I need pasta, tomatoes, garlic, onion, olive oil, salt. Let me write this in English. In English, pasta, P-A-S-T-A, tomatoes, T-O-M-A-T-O-E-S.
You are spelling the words.
Yes, this helps you remember how to spell. This is very good for learning.
I love this idea.
So you write your whole list in English. Pasta, tomatoes, garlic, onion, olive oil, salt, pepper, basil.
Basil. What is basil?
Basil is a green plant. It's a herb. It's delicious. You put it in pasta.
Ah, I know basil. My mother uses basil.
Good job, you know the word. Now, when you go to the supermarket with your English list, you read the list in English.
You practice reading.
Yes, and you learn the words more and more.
What if you forget a word?
Great question. Then you look at the list and you learn it in that moment. This is learning in real life.
I want to try this.
You should. It's so simple, but so effective. Effective means it works very well.
So my shopping list, let me think. What would I write?
Tell us.
I would write chicken, rice, broccoli, milk, bread, and one small chocolate bar.
Jacob, this is perfect. Perfect. You have your needs first. Chicken, rice, broccoli, milk, bread. These are healthy and necessary.
And then one small chocolate bar.
Yes, one small chocolate bar is okay. This is balance. Balance is good.
I like this.
And here is the extra trick. Write the category before the food, like this. Vegetables, broccoli, carrots, tomatoes. Meat, chicken, beef, pork, fish. Dairy, milk, cheese, yogurt. Sweets, one chocolate bar.
Oh, this helps you organize.
Yes, when you organize like this, you see everything clearly. And in the supermarket, you walk to each section. You see the category, then you find your words.
This is so smart.
You are learning the supermarket in English.
And you are learning food words.
And you are learning to think in English about food.
This is amazing.
I know, right? This is my favorite trick to teach. Now, Jacob, what if you go to the supermarket and you can't find something?
You ask a worker.
Yes, you ask a worker, and the phrase is very simple and very useful.
What is it?
Where can I find?
Where can I find?
Yes, let me give examples. You're looking for milk. You can't find it. You see a worker, you say, "Excuse me, where can I find milk?"
Excuse me, where can I find milk?
Good. The worker says, "Milk is in the back, left side, the dairy section."
The dairy section.
You say, "Thank you," and you go there.
It's so easy.
It is. Other examples. Where can I find cheese? Where can I find bread? Where can I find olive oil?
Where can I find cheese? Where can I find bread? Where can I find olive oil?
Perfect. You can use this phrase everywhere.
In any supermarket.
Yes, and the worker is always happy to help. Workers love to help.
That's nice.
It is nice. So remember, where can I find is your friend.
Your shopping friend.
Okay, now let's do a little dialogue practice. Jacob, you are the worker. I am the customer.
Hello, welcome to the supermarket.
Hello, thank you. Excuse me, where can I find tomatoes?
Tomatoes. Tomatoes are in the vegetables section, the left side. Very fresh today.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much. And where can I find olive oil?
Olive oil is in aisle 3, the middle shelf.
Thank you. You are very helpful.
You're welcome.
Have a nice day.
Good job, Jacob. You were a perfect worker.
Thank you. Your turn. I'm the customer now.
Hello, welcome.
Hello. Excuse me, where can I find pasta?
Pasta. Pasta is in aisle 1, the grains section.
Perfect. And where can I find basil?
Basil is in the fresh herbs section, very green and fresh.
Wonderful. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Enjoy your cooking. This is fun.
It is. And now you know how to talk to workers.
And you know how to ask for food.
In English.
Okay, let's recap everything we learned. Jacob, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Great. Let me review the food categories one more time. Vegetables: tomato, carrot, broccoli, lettuce, potato, onion.
Tomato, carrot, broccoli, lettuce, potato, onion.
Fruit: apple, banana, orange, strawberry, grape, mango.
Apple, banana, orange, strawberry, grape, mango.
Dairy: milk, cheese, yogurt, butter.
Milk, cheese, yogurt, butter.
Meat and fish: chicken, beef, pork, fish, turkey.
Chicken, beef, pork, fish, turkey.
Grains: bread, rice, pasta, cereal.
Bread, rice, pasta, cereal.
Sweets and snacks: cookies, chocolate, candy, ice cream.
Like Tom.
Like Tom.
Okay, and what about needs and wants?
Great question. Needs are things you must have: food, water, sleep. Wants are things you like but you don't need: cookies, chocolate, ice cream.
Needs are first, wants are small.
Exactly. And the trick for needs and wants is the English shopping list.
Write it in English, learn the words.
Yes, and if you need to find something in the supermarket, you say, "Excuse me, where can I find?"
Where can I find? Where can I find bread? Where can I find milk? Where can I find cheese?
Perfect, beautiful English. Okay, friends, we are almost finished, but we have a fun question for you.
A community question.
Yes, here is the question. What is the first food you eat in the morning?
The first food when you wake up.
I eat a banana and coffee.
I eat bread and cheese. I like bread and cheese in the morning.
Warmly, that's delicious.
What is your first food? Tell us in the comments.
Yes, write in the comments. Use English. My first food is, or I eat.
It's okay if you make a small mistake. We understand. You're learning.
We love reading your comments. It makes us so happy.
We really do. Every comment, we read it.
So please tell us, what is your first food in the morning?
And don't forget to like and subscribe for more fun English lessons.
And use the English shopping list next time you go to the supermarket.
Learn while you shop.
Thank you so much for learning with us today.
Thank you, everyone.
You are doing so well. Seriously, you're improving every day.
Keep going. Keep practicing. You can do it.
See you next time on English with me.
Goodbye, friends.
Goodbye.